I promise we won't. That would be messy. Well, thank you for that, Eddie and Shirley. I'm so excited to be here, everyone. I'm honored to be here to help you acknowledge all of your achievements, because you guys really are rock stars, right? You know that. Own it, right? Hands up. Yeah. Rock star status. Yeah, come on. Here we go. Okay. So, as you know, I'm here because I am the Faculty Achievement Award winner. And when I learned last year that I'd been honored with this recognition, I was blown away. My mind was just boggled, literally. And it's taken me almost a full year to truly accept that award status. Just like some of you might be mind blown right now that you're here being honored. I mean, how the heck did we get here, right? All of that hard work. What does that mean? So what I'd like to do is share with you what I learned about myself in understanding the word achievement over the past year. I hope this will help you reflect and really own everything that you have accomplished in getting to this moment. So achievement is defined as a result that's gained by effort, a great or heroic deed. Wow, that's some serious stuff. I pondered that thought many times this year as I tried to accept being honored and acknowledged. It was difficult for me to accept the compliments, the accolades. I questioned myself every morning as I parked right around the corner in front of my designated parking space, reserved for Jenny Cruikshank, Faculty Person of the Year, right there in my face. So feelings came up you might resonate with right now. Why me? Surely there are others that could have earned this or should have received it. I don't deserve this. I didn't do anything special. And I sat with these feelings, and then I asked myself, come on, Jenny, what's your problem? You worked hard for this. And how many others out there can't accept acknowledgement for achieving great things? Why am I, and why do others shy away from being acknowledged for their achievements? So, most of you know, a lot of my students are in here. I got my coaching hat out, my years of being a coach, and I had some talks with myself, some serious sit-downs with Jenny, about how am I going to get comfortable with this feeling of achievement. I knew I worked really hard, and I would tell myself things all the time, like, I'm awesome. But how can I encourage others to also own that awesomeness? So I decided to dive deeper into the idea of being acknowledged and what achievements really are. So I'd like to share with you 3 things that I now practice that have allowed me to grow and continue to write my own story. Things that I've used this last year. So the first one is get comfortable with acknowledging the hard work. Like really be honest with yourself about what hard work is. What did it take for all of you to get here today? Like what are all the things? There were certainly obstacles. You had to get comfortable being uncomfortable. You had to push yourself to the edge, the unknown at times, because your drive to accomplish a goal was that strong. You had to test yourselves in things that you didn't know were possible. I like to relate this to one of my favorite promoters and researchers of the growth mindset. His name is Trevor Reagan, super awesome guy. He has this great analogy about living life like a jungle tiger instead of a zoo tiger. So zoo tigers, they live in the zoo, right? In the zoo, everything is done for you. You're protected by the weather, someone feeds you, someone bathes you. You never have to worry about fear or taking risks. You're protected. Everything's pretty easy and cush, right? Cush life in the zoo. But zoo tigers don't get to learn the benefits of being uncomfortable. They just know what they know. Then we have the jungle tiger. The jungle tiger doesn't have those experiences. Jungle tigers have to hunt for their food. They have to find a place to rest their head at night. They have to be emotionally fit and physically fit. They are forced to get good at problem solving and be creative. They have to be comfortable being uncomfortable. What I love about that is when you are working in that mindset, pushing to the edge of your comfort zone, you are rewarded greatly with new experiences, new ideas, new growth. So I practiced being a jungle tiger a lot this year. And I learned that the things that keep us in the zoo are the stories that we continue to tell ourselves. Stories like, I'm not good enough, I'm not worthy enough, versus the stories that keep us in the jungle. I am awesome. I am strong. I am smart. I am working towards this goal. I may not have it yet, but in time, I will. Jungle tigers don't use the word can't, so I congratulate all of you for being jungle tigers and staying hungry. The second thing I learned was the act of practicing gratitude. We have so much more power than we give ourselves credit for. The more we are thankful to those that have helped us along the way, the more we reflect this attitude in the spaces that we occupy. So let us take a moment now to express our thoughtful gratitude to all that helped you get here today. Some of them are sitting right now at your table. So take a look around, give a high five, give a hug, say thanks to them. Oh yeah, high five for them. These might be your parents, your loved ones, your kids, your significant others, your partners, your boss, your COCC family, your neighbor, your coach, your church, your close friends, your first grade teacher, your pets, right? I know my dog Tonito, I'm pretty grateful for him. They all played a vital role in you being here and navigating the jungle. I also learned the art of self-gratitude. How often do you thank yourself for showing up? Do you tend to make your accomplishments look easy or discount them? When you appreciate your own contribution and recognize how it is different from those made by others, you build a path of positive forward progress. Replacing negative energy words like, I wish I could or I should have, with I can and I am is empowering. Practicing that helped me discover so much more about myself and getting comfortable with the feeling of being uncomfortable. The third thing I learned is to keep the momentum going. This positive mindset that you have designed will always be there for you to access. We've created this well-worn pathway, and we want you to keep it open. You got the ball rolling. You put the object, being yourself, in motion. You've learned so much along the way. So how are you going to keep it going? Something I did was I reminded myself through writing it down. What are the key things that you need to have in this recipe for success? What have you learned that works for you? What strategies and tactics and reminders have you discovered work specifically for your goal? Continue to use those to keep the energy moving forward. I also want to thank all of you on behalf of all of our campuses and staff. I'm speaking for everyone because I can, I guess. I'm teacher of the year, right, Shirley? Thank you for showing up and giving back to us. Thank you for the active presence in the classroom, the dedication. Thank you for participating in student government and clubs. Thank you for checking in on your student peers, sharing notes and books. Thank you for filling the space with laughter that we hear from our offices as you work in study groups or while playing endless games of ping pong right outside my office in Mazama, hours of ping pong. We are grateful for you and what you bring to all of our COCC campuses. And with that, I'd like to share one last story, which was probably the hardest part of practicing gratitude and achievement. It's hard to feel deserving of something when you don't stop and gain some perspective. Take a look at the stories that brought each of you here. I'm extremely proud of where I am today, and I have hundreds of people to thank for that. And I wanted to remind all of you that I see myself in you. We are the same. How I got to be the Faculty Achievement Award winner has taken a lot of reflection on my part. I, like you, attended community college. Actually, 2 community colleges. And 4 universities before getting my bachelor's degree. I didn't graduate with my graduate degree until I was 42 years old. It takes persistence. We all follow different paths. but staying true to yourself, getting comfortable being uncomfortable, practicing gratitude, and keeping the momentum going is my recipe for success. Achievement lasts forever, and it cannot be taken away. I congratulate you, and I welcome each of you into the world of academic achievement. You will have many more to come. Be the jungle tiger. Thank you.
Woo! Yeah, Jenny!